I'm still here. Don't know if it had an issue or something. We're almost full up here, and then we try something else. Hopefully the music's a good level, Barkman. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm actually gonna keep trying to save, and if I get affiliate with Twitch and have a little bit of income from that and some from YouTube, it might give me a better machine. I'm still using a little bit older of a machine, so I don't know. I need to do some testing and see if it's my machine. But it didn't say anywhere here, it didn't prompt me that things dropped, so hopefully it's not on my end. Almost full here. Got an amount of bean. Yep, we should have a good stock of material, so that will be good. I actually stocked up before incursions, so I knew I was getting close to tearing the ship, and I knew it'd give me like that double pull. I did my poll and then upgraded it, so. I think that's gonna fill us up. Yep. Alright, let's recall that thing. I know, right? That's awesome. I live in an area where I can only go through Xfinity for my internet, basically. There's a couple of other companies, but they don't offer the same speed. But I do hate that I have to pay so much for it. I wish like Google Fiber or something else would come in that would have good speed, but oh, I pay a lot for each month. Wish there was, they have like a monopoly sort of, like they're the only company that has decent service or decent speed in the area. Alright, we'll wait for that ship to get back. Wow. I don't remember the size of our city. I know... Seems like I did something for school many years ago. And it seems like it was like, I don't know, 50 or 60,000 was the population in the area. The city I'm in, and the other smaller cities around. But they keep talking about Google Fiber coming in. Just hasn't happened yet. So maybe we'll get it in the next 5 to 10 years. I think it's a small town. It's growing kind of fast. It's kind of 30 or so miles away from a major city. So a lot of people have moved here and gotten a job in the bigger city, but they buy a house here because the housing's cheaper. You can buy a house for much less, or you can spend about the same and get a much bigger house. And that's kind of where I think a lot of people are sitting at or looking at things. Alrighty, we are going to, I think, Barkman, I want to see, I have a couple of, few tokens I think saved up for the NX01, and I want to see if we can hit some hostels and try our luck at getting some rare tokens. Nice. An hour, huh? I'm fortunate. I'm an accountant. And so I'm fortunate I have a job where I can actually work from home most of the time. So count my blessings and hope that will continue. I go in like 1 day a week. So grateful to have a job and be able to do it from home. So that's really the best thing is getting rid of that commute. It's just such a waste. Besides, I can work in my PJs and no one knows. Well, 1 day is better than nothing, my friend. 1 day is better than nothing. Let's clear these officers. Yeah, there's some people that their job doesn't even allow that option, so, you know, here's what it is. So, I think we're probably still down to 2 rounds with this crew, but let's go with it anyways. Alright, where are you, Harrison? Hiding. Probably need to add this crew to my favorites here. Alright, let's see here. I think I want to go for damage. Maybe I'm just practicing. I'm not quite able to do it in 1 round, unfortunately. Well, let's throw Troy on there. What the heck? Alrighty. So we got 3, let's see how it goes. The battleships, what I'll be hunting, they have a 30% chance to send you home. So I'll see how many of them I can take out. The last time I had 2 tokens, I went out and I think I got, between both tokens, I got 1 or 2 battleships. It wasn't much. But I'm trying to keep up these so I can keep claiming and getting the rare and epic credits through there. So, just clear out chests and just have whatever we can find. But then, like, I don't know, before that, I actually had 1 token where I took out like 10. Yes, I have. And that is how I have stocked up on so much of the tech loot. I can go, it's been a while since I've done a Barkman, so I think I was able to take one out in the 57 system. Getting like 3 million loot or some number like that. So I haven't done that in a while because I'm focusing on those battleship ones for now. I've got 34 million of the tech loot. Or tech modules, I should say. Yep, GG. And I think technically you could do it with Nero, but I like that my GG has, she's max, so that's who I go with. So you'd have to look at which one's going to proc more. If you have a Nero that's a higher tier and has a higher percentage chance, that's probably what you want to go with. Oh, awesome. So if it were me, I'd go with GG. So Leslie Moreau GG, and the idea once again is that Leslie is going to keep keep repairing your ship's hull. Moreau adds synergy to that, plus she also adds some mitigation, and then GG just kind of burns them to death. And you kind of have to play with it because, there's a graphic that I put for it that the community came together on. That gives you a guideline of about where you should try to hit, like what system. The thing you have to kind of watch out for is if the round goes more than 100 rounds, then you're hitting too high of a hostile. So it's kind of a sweet spot. But the chart gives you a guideline of if you have this much hull, this is the system you should go to. Ooh, I think we got one. Yep, there's one. And then I just put people below deck to meet the ship's abilities and to do damage to the hostile, I guess, with the Leslie crew. Yes, there's two. Take what I can get. You never know. Sometimes you get nothing hitting the battleships. But the more rare and epic credits you can get, the better it's going to be for pushing some of the research. And I will say, let me hop in, I think, the X board. So the favor, one thing you want to do too when you get it, if you didn't know this, so just if you do, it's just a reminder, I guess. But where is there's a warp range one in here. So this warp range will get you to a higher level system than you could get without it. So using the Leslie Moreau crew is good, but you want to invest in the warp range so you can get to a higher level system. So I haven't bothered taking any more because I haven't needed to yet, but that may be something I'll have to work on later on. And then what I've been working on is, because I'm trying to, the logic once again with the crew I'm using is I'm trying to knock out the hostile in the 40 level system to get those rare chips for the rare turn-ins to really help with the rare and epic credits. But I'm trying to work on the damage, and so I've been working these kinetic storm and energy waves at the bottom, as well as where is it? Right here, combat accuracy and ferocity. So. Yep, crit floor is definitely that's the first one of the very first things I did. Hey Steve, welcome to the stream. Got only one. I need 46 design outcomes. Yeah, we're talking right now about the aquatic hostiles. So is that what you're talking about, Steve? Yeah. Okay. So there's two, I would say, two hostiles or two methods that you're talking about. The first one, and I don't know if you've heard this or not, or if you hopped on after, but the first thing is that you want to take. Let me see if maybe I'll throw the graphic up here and see if I can find it real quick. Let's see here. That doesn't show. It's probably because I have the game pulling up here, but let me find the infographics. Oh. Sorry, I didn't see this, Barkman, but you posted... Wow, 68 Huckster from XCOM. Is that like 9 billion? Oh! Yeah, I would never be able to touch that. Okay, so let me see here. Infographics. Yeah, 9.7 billion. That is nuts. So let me pull this up here. How do I switch to? I thought I had this set up. Give me just a second, guys. Let's see. There we go. I think that's what I want. Yeah, we lost bad too, Steve. Apparently my game's having an issue. I'm going to restart, I guess. There we go. Yeah, I was telling Barkman earlier, Steve, that we got hammered too. It was the fact they didn't announce. Well, I guess they announced, but they didn't have the Incursion prep event, and so we had tons of people that got hammered in territory. They actually had people from the other server that were assigned to find targets, like that's all they did, and then all the big whales went and busted up people. But yeah, they actually had people that found the areas and territory that unshielded bases were. They went back to their server, hopped into their territory, and then hopped back over to our server, and then they basically had a ship right next to people that were asleep. So anyway, so to talk about aquatics, Steve, this is the graphic. It's in the infographics section on our channel on Discord. But what it does when you have the NX01 is it gives you an idea and says you look at your hull hit points, and that will tell you the hostile level or about the system you want to go with. Oh, and I forgot to mention earlier too, Barton, this is important too, but having that loot favor max too. So the tough part is they're still going to knock you out like 30% of the time. I need to relaunch the game. Had some kind of communication error or something, I don't know what it was. I don't know how everyone else is. Personally, it takes so long to raid, and with how much I need, it's just, I don't know, it's not really worth it to me. You only do it to help support your server, I think. Yep, beam delay, so you can go more rounds with the hostile, with the Zindi. But with the aquatics, to get the tech modules you need, that tech loot, you want to go to the highest system you can. I think this is the best strategy I found, and take that Leslie, Moreau, and then GG, or you can substitute Nero for GG, and you go and you hit the highest level you can, and then you'll stock up on those tech modules. And I've got like, I just looked at it, I don't remember the number, Barkman, it was like 40 million or something. So I've been taking my tokens and just hitting, that's kind of the next stage, just hitting the battleships in the 40 level system, and I'm trying to get my ship tiered up enough that with the Pike, Harrison, E-Data crew that I can take out those in the 40 level system to farm the rare chips and stock those up so I can have enough for my tournaments. So that is where I'm at with it. And when I started the process, oh, I forgot about these. We better recall them, guys. I am OPC and no one's hitting me. So when I first started the loop with the Leslie crew, I think I died the first, I want to say like 4 times. So it was like, okay, there's nothing, there's nothing, there's nothing. But what I kind of found that happened was after I got my first win, and you can choose to hit the interceptors to kind of stock up on your loot if you want to have a little bit of a buffer first. It's totally up to you. But I ended up just hitting them as much as I can until I had a stock, and now I'm hitting the battleship. So, which chest are you talking about, Steve? Maybe I'm talking and not completely understanding everything there. Oh, I gotta move this down. Where is... There we go. Sorry, guys. Just trying to add the one screen, and my camera, didn't notice, was completely gone. Not a good time to reset, because, what the heck, we will just, let's put a shield up just to, so no one can hit me while we're chatting here. Have more things going on in the stream than when I'm normally just playing, and so it'd be easy for me to kind of be like, oop, I forgot to do that. Artifact chest. I know you've got the artifact chest. So we were talking X-Borg. Are you still talking X-Borg? I'm hopping to X-Borg just to see, but so this is where we were. Now, if you're talking artifacts, so you're talking about like the artifacts. Pull that up. I know they have artifacts here. You may have to tell me a little bit more where you're talking, Steve. Maybe I'm just not understanding. Okay, so if I go back in here... Oh, are you talking about this right here, the the exchange? I think we're getting closer, Steve. Well, if you want to explain a little more, then I can try and kind of help you out, but... So is it like this first one here? Okay, so where mine says rare temporal exchange, is that the one you're talking about? But it's for... Okay. So if that's the one you're talking about, Steve, it's gonna, like for example, for me, I'm in this range right here from 55 to 60. So what I have to do, you use the tokens that you get. So let's see here. I think you said that you are Ops 49. Oh, when you say hit, you're talking about... Okay, so yeah, you get these Silent Nebula tokens, and you have to hit the hostiles... where are they? Right up here. So you're saying you have to go to the 46 system here to hit your hostiles. Yeah. So these are... so yeah, these are... silent enemy hostiles, and they can be difficult. So are you like looking for crews for the silent enemy hostiles then? Or are you just saying that those are the hostiles you have to hit, and wasn't sure if your question was about crews or whatnot. I'll try these again. Let's see what we get. Oh, there's another one. We're getting pretty lucky here, guys. So, I've talked to some different players, and I think the crew that Barkman just put in chat there, I think that's a great crew. It works well if you have a ship that's decently tiered for the hostiles you're trying to hit. You'll just have to hit them and see, I guess. But yeah, using Janeway to hit them works pretty well. I'll pull up something. It's been a while since I looked at silent enemies. I thought that was the Gorn that only take isolated damage, Parkman. Am I remembering wrong? Let's see here. Remind myself what we have here. So, hostiles. What are they? Silent enemies? So, So yeah, this is the abilities of these hostiles, the silent enemy hostiles. They're going to do a lot of damage. So the critical is going to be pretty intense on these. And then, let's see, applies burning for 6 rounds. So you'd mentioned only isolatic, but that's actually the Gorn. But the silent enemies still are going to hit hard. But I found for me that having Janeway as the captain, I'm trying to remember what crew. There's so many new crews lately, but I think I was going with Janeway, B'Elanna Torres, and who did I have as my other officer? Might have been 5 of 11. I have to go and check again, but. Yep, Trip's a good option too to help with those criticals, huh? Dang, I am getting some lag here. Oh, I finally lost. Alright, so that should be what, four chips that we got on that run? Oh, 40 I should say, 10 per hit. Alright, gotta try it again. Yep, those are the silent enemies. I remember when the Aquatics first came out, a friend of mine said he took one of his big ships out to take out to see what it could do for the Aquatics, and he got just hit hard. The NX-01 has an ability to reduce their shots, so it's really the only way you can survive those. But yeah, Steve, I'm just trying to see what luck we might have tonight with the Aquatics. My NX-01, let's see what tier is it, 5? Yep, you really do. Let me see. I'm trying to remember if I can just do a search by aquatic. Let's see if we can find it. Aquatic cruiser. I don't know. Well, I think even this and the battleships, I think they'll have the same ability. So. This one right here, the Xindi Might, is the one that you need the NX-01 for. At the end of every round, and this is talking about the aquatic hostiles. This happens to be the Interceptor, but the battleships in there have the same ability. So the Xindi Might, at the end of every round, this ship fires 9 shots from its super weapon that deals lethal damage to any enemy player's ship. So that is weapon 6. And it does massive damage. And what the NX-01 does, it basically negates that weapon from firing. So if you don't have it, you're gonna basically lose. Yeah, and you know, Steve, I've gotten to the point with the Xindi that I just do the single pull each day. So I'm not sure where your reserves are at, but I've basically said to myself it's not worth my time to do the double pull every day. So many other things to do in the game, not worth my time. And when you get the NX01, it will help significantly with the that credits and stuff you need. So there's one. There's Zindi to hit. There's, what else do we got? Silent Enemies. There's Gorn. Those are just the most recent loops that they've added to the game. Thank goodness they increased some of the some of the favors, not favors, some of the things you can turn in common credits for in the X-Borg faction. So something I pull every single day. Well, I can't say every single day. I got enough credits I pulled that I have a bunch for a while, but I don't farm or I don't mine concentrated latinum anymore, and I don't. What is it? Not the aquatics, the Actian. No, it starts with an A, but my brain wasn't thinking. But I don't do the Actian either, and it's just because I've gotten a ton of loot from those. So getting the NX01 will really help you guys out, I promise you, with a couple of loops. So where is the Mantis? So I've got 81, almost 82 million, and I did have a reserve, because I'm kind of crazy like this, but I did have a reserve of like 81, or not 81, I have that now, of like 10 million, I think it was. But with the pulls, I was able to get a significant amount of that stocked away. And I always double pull my syndicate stuff here, because I feel that's super important. And then Latinum, I'm 144 million of the concentrated Latinum. So I don't bother doing those, and it's all because of the NX01, and it really just cuts out those. So it's not like perfect where it's like saving us time like the X-Borg did when it first came out. But honestly, it's been a big help to eliminate some of those loops for me. Loops that I still see value, but yeah, I don't want to give up on the value they're giving me, but the X-Borg really helps us so I don't have to focus on all that. But wow, am I going to jinx it? Because we have had some seriously good luck on this run, guys. Ooh, I think that's 7 I've killed. My record is 11. But I'm also running out of hull with using this crew, I suppose, but I usually don't last this long. Oh, there's 8! Going for the record! This will seriously help me with the rare chips I need. Oh, 9! Oh, dang it. We're out of battleships. I don't see any other battleships. I'm going to have to hit to get some of them to spawn. I may just run out of hull here, guys. Let's see, did that cause any to spawn? Yep, we got some to spawn. Maybe I could just move my ship to an empty space to see if I could get any to spawn. But ooh, there's another one! And I think I got an extra box from hitting one of the interceptors, so that's probably not going to have a rare chip in it, so we're probably up to 9. I've never, like, actually died by losing with my hull running out, so this is fantastic. Oh, there's another one! Oh! We're doing good! I don't have too many more hostiles I can hit. I think we're up to 10. Oh, I think that's 11. I think that ties for the max, or my record with having one hull take out however many of the battleships. Ooh, there's another one. I think that's the record. Wow. You guys are my good luck charms tonight. I have to stream every night if this is what's gonna happen when I hit these. Oh, I think that's kaboom. All right, let's verify. Let's see. 13 chests, but I think one was the interceptor. 130 actually. All right, so we didn't get a box from the interceptor. Woo! That beats my record. That beats my record. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to try one more and then we will go off to doing something else. To look and see what events we have that we're working on. Well, you called shotgun on that one, Barkman. You get all the credit, I guess. That is really awesome. The single chest pull on those is 30, and the double chest is 100. So that's going to help set me for a while, for many days it looks like. That's awesome. And like I said, rare and epic credits for things get pretty costly. So I am super thrilled with that. Alrighty, and watch me blow up on the first one here tonight, or with this run. After a run like that, I'm okay if I blow up on the first one. I'm just going to be honest. And you know, and I will, maybe it's worth just pulling up right here, right? Brain's going dead. So you know if you're able to farm these really well, if you can actually beat it in one round. If you don't go past one round, you know that it got you. It's like a 7 billion shot or something. So it does a lot of damage, but I'm still not quite doing it. I'm not doing it in one round. And my ship is tier 5, and I have talked with a number of people, and you may have seen it on Discord. But basically, it looks like tier 6, maybe tier 6 with the weapons. It's going to be kind of the sweet spot. No, that one was hurt. Oh, those two are just running into each other. The glitches don't stop, do they? So far, we've got 3. This run, credit goes to Steve on this run. However far we get. I think I'm around 1,000, or it was like 1,200 was the last turn-in for some of the favors I'm working on. The next one, I'll have to look. It might have been like 1,600. Hey, anything more than like 3 or 4 is awesome, if you ask me. Who knows if we'll have a second record breaking. I can't kill much more with my hull. I'd have to change up crews, but... And maybe I should do that from now on, just because I'm not killing it in one round. So maybe I should change that up. Of course, it only counts if I get up to 13 again. That seems to be a round where my hull's gonna run out. And I could always add Tindy below decks. Oh, I think that's gonna be it. Oh, we still got 7. That's 70 more rare chips than I had before, so that's a decent run if you ask me. So I think we looked at it, but I'm curious. I have to see that. Let's see what we got. I think one of these is like crazy expensive. Which one is it that I'm working on? I think it was the Ferocity to get level 4. 6,900. That is going to take me forever to save up on, I think. I'll show you, Steve. Let's repair and I'll show you. And this, just a reminder, Steve, this crew right here is when your ship gets strong enough, your NX-01, that you can farm the rare chips from the battleships, and there's a 30% chance that they will send you home with a go-home cannon. And so we got really lucky tonight, really, to get that many, especially that one where we got 13. Anyways, we got pretty lucky. So the idea here is to use this crew, which I'll pull from just a second, because once your ship, there's the crew right there, but once your ship gets up high enough, it has a massive increase in the damage against the aquatic hostiles. And so once your damage that you can output is high enough, using this crew, where you've got, let's go to the assigned officer section here. You've got Pike, who is increasing the effectiveness of your Harrison, who ignores the shields during the first round of combat, and that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to knock them out in one round. And then Data for the isolytic damage. So my Data, I think, is tier 3. Yep, tier 3. And I think Harrison's 2. Yep, tier 2. And then I just put officers below deck to try and help me as much as I can with criticals, damage, stuff like that. So, that's the crew. And once again, you're just trying to get your ship high enough of a level with a crew like that so you can try and knock out the hostiles as quick as you can. I'm getting close. I think one more tier should do it, but I should stay up there. Round 1 of 2. So there's 1, and then I'm going the second round here. Take it out in the second round. What was I gonna pull up? Oh yeah. So if you look, this one took us out. Pull up a loss, you can see there's this $7 billion damage it does. So it's basically a go home cannon for your NX-01. So once again, I'm just stocking up on those to help me with my everything I'm doing with it. Alright, let's recall these and let's do something else. I'll try and recall it. Come on. What have we got here? Let's just take another peek at the events. Not doing that one. I should do... because I need crystal. But you know what? I think I'm gonna bank or bet on there being an end of arc event source. So I'm gonna save my stuff here, even though I'm really tempted because I'm gonna need more rare gas for my ship. Let's look at where we're at with the costs. So if I go to upgrade, I think I have enough rare material, so that doesn't take rare there, but this, the warp engine does. So I imagine it's going to take a bunch more rare next tier. I'll have to look at that, but... So, I'm saving my tickets though, because I'm hoping to save those for next... I think I heard someone say it's a 2-month arc. So if that's true, then next month we should have an end of hopefully. Sometimes with the 2 months, maybe they wouldn't. I don't know, but hopefully they have a end of art event store. So if my assumptions hold out true, then I'm hoping to save my tickets for more currency, which they didn't really do last time, did they? But I don't know. I think I'll save them for now. Because if they do offer currency, then I'm going to want to save them for... oh, that's a good question. I was going to save them for Chapel, because I think she's going to be fantastic. Yeah. What I don't know is if they're going to do like they did last event store and not offer... what was I looking at? I didn't want to go there. Whoops. Let's go to officers. Yep, that is true. Oh, I see, Steve. I wasn't thinking through. You have to grind Zindi because you have to do more turn-ins for the NX-01 blueprints, huh? But yeah, my Nurse Chapel is 14038. I'm not anywhere near unlocking her. It's too bad. I'd like to have her available for the Gorn and other things, but yeah, I wasn't thinking that through. Sorry. What does that look like again? Yeah, that's tough. And you're probably trying to do your double turn-in so you have the chances to get those, not the common, the uncommon credits. Yeah, I can see that being a problem, being a big stress, frustration. It's really worth it though. The NX-01 is awesome. So if you can put up with it, I think it's a great great ship to acquire. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna try. Let's see here. This could be fun. Let's see how this works out. Let's go with... Let's do some armadas. Solos, baby. Where is Jatzia? This is... And you can tell me how horrible my crews are, but... I have liked this for the Dominion. Let's see, who do we want to go with below deck? Let's put Torres down there. I think she's tier 3. So I've got 30% chance to play Hull Breach. How high do I go for the Dominion? Is that what you're asking? I just like the piercing. She's not super leveled. Is she like tier 2? Yeah. Seems to work well. I don't use her for Borg Armadas for sure. Who else should we add below decks? Let's sort of doctor them there. Can we give my ship bonuses? Yep, that'll be good. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Let's swap out for Corvus. Corvus power, baby. Tough part about the Corvus at this tier, by the way, is the cost in rare. Pretty big cost for rare. I probably won't be investing in these anymore since I've got the Sanctus, but I built both this and the Vorch up to tier 4. Should have taken them to tier 6 before, but you know, before I went to 56, just because of the new hostile loops. But let's see, who do we want? I think let's go with Chakotay. Lead the charge, buddy. Yeah, we don't need Hugh. Let's see, I do want to add Paris. Rolodex for some mitigation. Let's see, Kim isn't highly tiered. That's trouble hitting. Trouble getting the ship stats with that. Let's see here. Is Rush available? Nope. Pretty darn close. Alright, let's swap out. Yeah, you know, I need to actually play with something like that, Barkman. I've been actually thinking that I need to get more loot from some of my solos. It's okay for now, but I might switch out once I get my Sanctus tiered up 1 or 2 levels. Where is 5? I absolutely love the quick start armada ability though. That is such a huge time saver. I need to use it on my solos, to be honest. So, we've got mitigation, we've got piercing. I'm gonna add burning. It's only 15% chance. Alright, we'll add them. Let's see how this goes. So let's look at Jordy. Cause a little scene, have a little good time drinking Kentucky gasoline. We ain't sorry, we're just having a little fun. Let's see, let's go with the seems like Jordy didn't give as much, say, as if you put the card, deeper card on. FG. By 50%, and I don't remember what he is with synergy. So, I guess you could go with putting Jordy on a ship if you were easily beating the targets you're working on. Like, you might have, like, E-Picard, E-Data on one ship, and then Jordy with some synergy. Maybe you put Beverly on, but with some synergy, so you could double the ships that are getting loot bonuses. So that's an option. But I think with E-Picard, you're going to get more loot than if you have Jordy. I'd have to double check, but so you could go that route. I also realized lately, Stephen Parkman, I realized lately that I've been slacking big time on my Titan research. So yeah, that's something I've been trying to catch up on. No, we don't need to do that. I can find them there in the beginning, or at least early on. So let's go with that. And then let's swap ship. Titan, there we go. I just love the double shots from Chakotay. And I still get, with Janeway as the officer, I still get the Yeah, there's some good research there that can help your Titan out, so I'm trying to get that up. Might. Just so I have the chance for less repairs, let's see about putting on an exocom. Sure, let's put on that one. And then explore damage. Yep, actually I had a nice stock of the currency used for the research. Maybe we're running low on the battleship funds. But I go to the highest level system because I can, and getting more loot. But yeah, I still have a pet peeve in the game of having to spend speed ups and whatnot on research, especially the bigger ones. Yeah, having 2 ships with loot crews actually could be something, might be something I'll try when I get my Sanctus up a little bit higher. Do you like that idea? Gotta track this hitting armadas here, huh? Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Here. Alright, the problem is... Come on. Looks like he is hitting... Yeah, he's like completely decimated the system, hasn't he? Alright, let's see what we can do. I do have some uncommons. Let's burn through some of them, I guess, to see what we can get to pop here. Yeah, you know, for free to play, you have to, in my opinion, you have to be selective about what it is that you are researching. And then you've got to balance some things out. I may have to go to a different system, because there's not much here. I know it's because that event is going on. Oh, it's actually pretty good. Let's do that. And then let's just do... Check out 17k. Yeah, that's fine. Let's speed this thing up. Let's see if I can get... Oh, he's probably going to snag that epic. What do you bet? Maybe not. Okay. We'll snag the epic. I do have some regular Armada, Epic Armada or starts I can do later, but Might as well use the solos. They're easy to come by. Oh, another epic spawn. Sweet. And I know it's frustrating, but the export does have some good research in it. But like all the good research, it has a lot of time. And maybe it's because I'm 50 plus that I'm just kind of getting used to having 100 plus days on research. We're doing good so far on hull, not taking much hull damage. And I'm sure that 62 is here because there's not a higher level system than this one for the Dominion, huh? Maybe that's coming. Alrighty. Darn battleships, too slow. I think I sped that up, yeah. Sometimes I forget just running all these. Ooh, the Corvus took a little bit of damage there. Although to be honest, if this bracket's the same as the spend event, with me going up against all the way up to 70, I could be in trouble. I may just be wasting my time on some of these. But I guess I need some credits too, so not the end of it. Not the worst thing, I guess. We are going to blow up the Corvus soon. But I will tell you one thing that I have liked about the Gorn is... Where is it at? Isomatter, let's go have a look at that. Is this third option right here, at least for me, has been giving a decent amount of speed ups most of the time when I do my turn-ins. I think they were... I'll have to check. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think they were like some 12-hour speed-ups, maybe? Ooh, do you think we can beat it? Corvus is almost gone. I'm sure it's because I'm hitting these epics. And maybe because I don't have... Oh, come on. Alright, let's try selecting it again. Maybe it's because I don't have... I've noticed when I don't have the Doctor, the MH Doctor, and I'm hitting Armadas, that the Chakotay crew tends to take more damage. But putting 7 of 9 there helps with the damage you output as well, so there's that. Our boosts are almost gone here. That might be the one from the Defiant. Let's see, I think the Corvus might blow up this time, guys. Let's see what we got. Oh, Corvus is still around. Let's chance it. Let's roll the dice. We got lots of rares still. Let's select it. There we go. Ooh, and the buffs are gonna run out. Okay, we're gonna roll the dice anyways. Make those take as much out of the buffs as we can. Alrighty. Yep, they're all there. Let's speed it up. I'd be surprised if the Corvus doesn't blow up this time, though. Oh, we lost. Alright. Bad choice. Let's see where we're at with the event. We're in 16th. Does it even get me... Oh, it gives me 2 shards. Alrighty. Time for repairs. There's 3 billion for that one. Alright, we will try it again. Alrighty. Can I just have a repair all button? Repair all damaged ships, please. 6. Oh, you know, I was thinking of going maybe another 20 minutes, Steve. I actually didn't have something in mind when I started, I'll be honest. I was just kind of feeling like I'll just hop on, see who's on, and we'll hang out and do some stuff together, answer questions, and work on events. But yeah, I was just thinking maybe 20 minutes. And Barkman is lurking. Tisk, tisk, tisk. The science of lurking. Yeah, that was one thing I kind of, I tried to add a couple of commands into. Let's see if I can find. Maybe that might be the only one I added because I was just kind of messing around with it. Let's see. Yeah, I was trying to find commands and fun things to do on stream, and I think more things will open up as we. Let's see, where is it? As we get more people on, so hopefully more people can join us as we grow this thing. But where is it? Oh yeah, so just because someone had suggested it on a video I watched, there was a exclamation social, and it kind of just has my YouTube channel. But yeah, that and Lurk were the only ones I've added. Alright, let's do an epic. Might as well. I got the credits, or I've got the starts, and I need the credits anyways. If I can get a few things out of it. Nope, I don't have the donate one, but apparently I need to add those, huh? Oh, come on, where's the Armada? Come on, start. There we go. It's probably my slow machine. I'm gonna make a list because those are great ones to add. Well, I'm hoping those that, as this thing, I'm hoping we can get to grow, and as it does, that this will be a way to make a little bit extra money. It'd be nice, and then I can get some nicer, like a nicer machine to do some more fun things. I've even thought that it might be kind of fun. Just do this before I forget. Ooh, good to know. I'm still kind of a noob figuring all this stuff out. Yeah, affiliate seems to be like where a lot of things open up. But if I can get a better machine, that's kind of my goal. I don't know if it can handle it at this point. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to, like, I thought it might be fun to do streams and once in a while have someone, if they want to, someone that, you know, is on Discord or whatever, to join, and we can have 2 or 3 people on just chatting as we're streaming. That could be fun. And even if it's like, hey, this person is certain level, and so we'll go through, and maybe if there's a way to pull up their desktop and we can talk through the crews, or we can have everyone on the stream help them with that. I thought that might be kind of fun too. Sound alerts. I will look at that. Thanks for the tips, Barkman. It's stuff like this I'm getting from you all that's helpful to me as I'm kind of figuring things out. I do try to join some other content creator streams. It just depends when it is and what my time is like, but I bet I could probably get some good ideas from some of their streams. We need to look into doing a raid sometimes too. That could be fun to see how that works. I watched a couple of videos on that, so good tips there too. To look into that. Yeah, I think someone was actually trying to gift a sub, and they told me, yeah, I can't do it for some reason. And I looked into it, I'm like, yeah, that's because I'm not affiliate yet. So stuff like that we can't do, unfortunately. But I don't think it should be too hard to get to the affiliate level from what I looked at. It's part of it will be having enough people on stream will probably be the most difficult part, because we just haven't had too many people yet. And honestly, I haven't streamed for a long time and just getting back into it, so people just aren't used to me being around, I guess. Did I not speed that up? Thought I did. Talking and not speeding up. Wasting my buffs. Epics that we can hit. Actually, I need to balance out that with the rares probably, but we'll do it anyways. What the heck? I wonder if I But Corvus, we should do that too. That's a good idea. I think that one's in. It doesn't have the green thing there, but it has a little eye. Hey, Escape, good to see you too. Yeah, definitely welcome. Glad to see ya. I'm just gonna do some repairs because I don't know if I can be another one with the Corvus being where it's at. Well, let's see where we're sitting at with the event. Get them to load. 7. We're into the top 10. Well, even if I just stay in the top 10 and get a few shards, that might be good. I think I do, Escapes. I'm glad to see you on stream here. Glad to see you in chat. And in case anyone's wondering, yes, I do in fact read through every single post. Sometimes I just thumbs up and hit the heart, but I read through all of them. And I'll never claim to know everything about this game. I learned so much from each of you through the comments in YouTube, discussions we have in Discord, all that good stuff. So, I think what I'm going to do before we're done for the night, I think I'm going to go back and hit some silent hostiles. Maybe we'll try one of the crews that Barkman has suggested. I don't think I'm quite ready with the level of my ship hitting the hostiles to go with. I think I need Janeway as my captain still. So probably look at doing something with Janeway. Now, Barkman, remind me what crew you were talking about with Silent earlier. You had like Janeway, and I can't remember who the two other were. I've been going, I think what I've been using was Janeway, B'Elanna Torres, and E-Data. Lorca. Alright, we'll give it a try. I fortunately have enough loot that I'm not, if it's not the greatest crew. Well, I don't mind trying it. Then it'd be interesting. I like having Torres on the bridge for the piercing. Seems like that helps. Probably, I found, I think with the silence, that I need to have Paris below decks for added mitigation. So, all right, let's see what we got here. And then I always buff with the Cerritos. I found buffing with the Titan doesn't seem to do near as much, so that's what I will probably do. Let's see here. So, Janeway. Yep, we're gonna go, Steve, we're gonna go with Captain, Janeway. And I think the convention most people use is the first person you list on a crew, like Janeway Data Lorca is the captain. But so Escays, I found, and Barkman, Steve, if you guys know any different or have seen differently, you can let me know, but mine comes a little bit from who I've talked to, that the Romulan crew with like Severus seems to work pretty good. It knocks out the hostiles in 5 rounds. So that's good, but for me, because I've tried that crew, I found putting Janeway as captain helps with the damage that's incoming, because once Janeway procs, then you're going to take less damage, and she even can take it to 0 if you get hit multiple times, right? So I've liked using her just because I don't feel like my ship level is high enough to use a loot crew yet. So let's see here. So let's go with, let's find one. Good. Yeah, so if we go, just as a reminder, maybe you know this, maybe you don't, but when you take hull damage from a non-player hostile or armada, Janeway increases your shield mitigation. So it's kind of, Rev Deuce calls this, and I think it's a good way to call it, he calls it shield transfer. And so what happens is, normally you have when you have incoming damage, after your mitigation, 80% goes to your shields, 20% goes to your hull. And what Janeway does is she changes that 80%, 20% number to, in this case, because we only have Janeway, it's going to make it so 86% damage goes to your shields, 14% to your hull. But you have to first take hull damage. And so if you get hit multiple times in a round, you'll eventually get to the point where you do take 0 damage. So it's really cool, and the more officers you have that have synergy that you can put on the side, not as a captain, but on the side, will help you with that shield transfer rate as well. All right, so we're going. Who was it? Lorca. Let me get Lorca. There's a quicker way to find him, but I always find him this way. Alright, let's try Lorca. And then we want... Let's take him off, and let's get Hugh. And then I'm going to add, I think, probably Tendi below decks. So with Skays, I've used Janeway as captain, E-Data on the side, and B'Elanna Torres because she gives you piercing as your bridge crew. We are trying right now Janeway, E-Data, and Lorca. And if I'm reading this right, I think we've got you as audio only, so I'll try and do a good job to kind of explain things a little bit. Oh, that's right, Paris. Good reminder. Thank you for catching that, Barkin. I found when I forget Paris, I take a lot more damage. Let's see here. Paris, where are you? There. I think I'll still meet my ship stat. Yep, that's good. I think Odo or E. Troy below decks are good because they'll increase the damage that you do. And if I remember right, I think at early tiers, Odo and E. Troy do the same, have the same percentage, but E. Troy, as you tier her up, will scale higher. At higher level tiers, you'll get more out of her than you would Odo, for example. Yep, Escaze. I think that's you can try the Janeway crew and see how that works for you. I'm trying to remember. I think I was using Cerberus for a while, and then I switched to Janeway, and I was able to kill one or two more with the level ship I had. So you might actually get some more or better results than trying Janeway, but you'll just I would suggest trying it and see what happens. Yep, you bet. Yep, 100% Barkman should be easier to tier, less shards. Yeah, and Escaze, I don't think I saw this last time, or a couple of days ago. Looks like you followed a couple of days ago, so I wanted to thank you for that. Alright, let's buff Sanctus and see what we can do. See how well it works. Yeah, I still have an unlocked Odo. Not Odo, I can't talk. Odo. I think there's a couple times when I had a chance to get him through some events, or something, and it was one of those when you got to choose. Thanks, Barkman. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for joining right away. Appreciate you. And we'll see you next time. We'll be trying my goal, and you know, I have little kids, so they've got like soccer and stuff. So if they have stuff, I may have to change my schedule. But for now, my goal is to stream on Thursday nights. And then I'll try and squeeze in a stream when I can on the weekend. Like, that's looking pretty good for what we're able to hit. So I'll try and do something Friday or Saturday probably. Won't have something like scheduled, but I'll just try and squeeze it in and post it on Discord. I think the most I was ever able to get running in this system for the Silent Hostiles was around 8,000 in one run. So we'll have to see how this compares. And I'm not talking total loot. I'm talking just the rare items I need for my turn-ins. So I've got 13.28k, but at 2,500. And I think, and I keep saying this, but I think one of my biggest things with streaming has not been the time. It's been, can my computer handle it? Because I'm still using an older machine. But I'm trying to save money through the YouTube channel and through monetizing on Twitch, and just see what I can do, and then use that money initially to invest in the channel by getting a better machine to handle things like that. So yeah, he does like a spinning wheel of disappointment or something, because there's so many people on his stream that there's more people that don't win than we have the option to. Let's see here. Try and go with the triangle, but I'm out of battleships now, so let's try the interceptors. Yep, thanks, Escays. I'm a noob to a lot of this, but I'm smart enough I can figure some things out, so I will keep trying to play with things and find the best way to do things. Let's see. Ooh, there's a 55. Let's go up to that one. And we're almost out of hull. Let's see. Well, we're getting lower, I should say. Not quite almost out of hull, but we're close. 5,000. I think the next big thing with Twitch is going to be getting enough people on the stream. So yeah, I'll have to figure out trying to get more people here. I think I just ran out of my boost, although it says I still have it, but it says 0 seconds. See, it's about as effective as I've had as a crew. I think, like I said, my max is like 8,000. So I think Barkman had to go, but if this works and does just as well, if not better, then I'll have to tell Barkman that was a good crew. Get really low now. See where we're at before I hit that one. Yep, just about 8,000. And I've had to hit a couple. Now that I'm getting really low, I think this is a better crew, honestly. So this one is working pretty well for me. My ship is better with the Sanctus, better from my ops level than it used to be. So that is helpful. Yep, 8,500. It's the better crew for me. So yeah, this is a good option with Janeway, E-Data, and Lorca. I like it. I suppose if my B'Elanna Torres was higher tiered and she procced more often, having her below deck would probably be a better way to go, but she's only tier 3 at the moment. So. See, we're at about 9K. Alright, we got about 9,000. That's 1,000 more. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but on a percentage basis, that's a lot better. So I am happy with that. A lot of time and effort, Steve. So, you have to get to Ops 56. And you have to have... trying to remember which level, but I have been saving credits for a long time. I think so. The total cost is about 1 million faction credits for one. For when I say one, I mean the rare 56 ships, and I think I spent like 900,000 credits. So it's just been something I've been planning for a long time. But once you get to the shipyard, you can buy those blueprints. So 350. Let's pull this up. I think it's about 1 million. 350 times 3,000. So just over 50. I figured it was slightly. I was thinking it was slightly above. So 1,050,000. So when I focus on factions, how do I explain this? So I kind of looked at the different ships So, for example, get this on the screen. So, and I don't know, Scathe, I'll try and talk this through because it looks like, once again, that I just want to make sure that you can hear this out here. But what I did was I went to stfc.space, and there you can go to ships. And let's take that out, and I'm only going to filter it based upon, I'm going to go to G5 and G5 rare. Now it's going to show me the miners as well, but what I did was I looked at the Quavsampek, the Sanctus, and the Crozier. And what I liked about the Sanctus is I liked more the fact, well, I like that it's an interceptor, and interceptors are fast, right? So I don't have to wait around as much, but for hitting hostiles and things like that. But I liked its ability that it decreases the shield health, hostile shield health by 10% at the beginning of each round. So that's nice. The Quavsampek, let's look at that. So it's going to decrease the piercing, and I guess so your mitigation is going to be higher because there's less piercing. So Quavsampek, when fighting hostiles, it decreases hostile armor piercing, shield piercing, and accuracy by 12% for the first 5 rounds of combat, and that just goes up as you tier it up. And then let's look at this one. And then this one, the Crozier, decreases hostile critical hit damage by 2%. So I looked at those, Steve, and then I said to myself, I like the Interceptor the best. And so I decided I want to have a Battleship, Interceptor, and Explorer. And so I said to myself, I already have the uncommon Battleship for the Vorcha. So that's Klingon. I already got that, and I can work on that as I have time. But then I said to myself, I am a Federation fan. And I have always, I started playing this game because I wanted to use the Enterprise. I want to get the Enterprise and use it in a game, and I started playing this, and I really like this game. And so I've always gone for the Enterprise. I got the G4 Epic Enterprise, Enterprise A, but I wanted to get the Enterprise D. I am a huge TNG fan. And so kind of my goal was to go and get the Enterprise. So Enterprise D is my goal. Now, this one is taking some planning. And what I'm planning on right now, and I know this is a level 60 ship, I'll eventually get there. But the big thing here is this right here. And maybe you know this already, Steve, but its total blueprint costs 1.95 million faction credits. And so I am currently working on Federation. I have locked the Romulans, so I was working on Romulans to get the credits for the Sanctus, right? But now I'm working on the credits for that. So I would say I'm more Federation focused because I'm just a big Federation fan. I've always tried to go for the Federation, for the Enterprise. The good thing is that... Where's Federation? I'm just trying to talk and figure out where I need to click at the same time, so that's my bad. So I'm really close. I almost have the 2 million credits I need for it. Nowhere near the ops level, of course. So that's something I'm working on. Currently not even close to being able to buy any blueprints, even if I wanted to. So what I'll probably do is I'll just keep working on this. I found that when I went to Ops 56, at 55 and below, I wasn't getting those rare blueprints at all. But when I went to 56 and started doing the epic turn-ins... So if you have the chance, and I think you said you're still correct me if I'm wrong here, Steve, but I think that you had said you didn't do a ton of armadas just because the level of ships in your alliance, but my alliance has been able to keep up pretty well, and I have a good stock. So this epic G5 epic armada pack right here gives me a decent amount of blueprints, but until I went 56, I didn't get hardly any rare blueprints for the 56 ships until I went 56. So that kind of stings in a way. But you do get a fair amount of credits, so this has been a good source for me for the credits I need. So, anyways, that's just some extra information, just me talking a little bit there, but hopefully that's helpful. But yeah, I'm a big fan of what you call it, of Federation ships. So, Pioneer, huh? Nice. I think I'm Pioneer too. What it said. Yep. So I've got 2.8, almost 2.9 billion to go for the next level. So, all a progress. Nothing happens quickly in this game unless you have the cash to spend. So, well, it's been over 2 hours, Steve. I think I'm gonna call it a night. And anything else? Anything I can help you out with, buddy? Thanks, Escaze. You too. Thanks for joining the chat, and hopefully the crew discussions helped you and give you some options to try. Alright, good to hear you, Steve. Thanks for joining, and glad we could chat and catch up a little bit. I am sorry about the communication about the artifacts that we had earlier, but hopefully you got some good information from the stream, and good to hang out with both of you. So, we'll call it a night. Thanks to both of you, and we will see you later.